Welcome back to the Hideouts. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
My name is BB Boo Boo. Congratulations.
My name is Christian, also known as APS Entertainment, but one day the entertainment will be gone.
Gone. And of course, this is the show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. And this week, we are talking about M. Night Shyamalan. We are talking about Rebel Moon. We are talking about Marvel Studios. We're talking about Hulk Hogan. Yes. And as per usual, there are timestamps down below. So, boys, it's finally the three of us again. Because somebody remembered it was Thursday today. Ain't that right, Kevin?
Yeah.
Naughty boy. Naughty boy. But, yeah. How are you guys doing today?
My tummy hurt at work.
Oh.
But now it's better.
No. Oh. Kevin?
Yes.
Well, speaking of the final cut of Rebel Moon is officially streaming on Netflix. The R-rated director's cut that is everything together. And guess what? Guess what people are saying? What do you think people are saying?
Better than the first one. Why didn't they just make this one the real one? And there's boobies in it, I presume.
Haha, no. Haha, no.
Oh no, what happened?
People are just saying it's alright.
Damn.
Like it's functionally speaking, it's just the two films together. Maybe a little extra. That's about it. Yeah. Rebel Moon kind of sucks. It honestly really disappointed me. And now they're trying to make a spin-off. Like, a lot of spin-offs. There's an audiobook coming out. They're trying to make a prequel. It's not going anywhere.
From everything I've heard about, well, at least the theatrical, well, not the theatrical cuts, Jesus Christ. Why? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying that because, you know, director's cuts are meant for movies.
Most movies
that are too long for a theatrical release. Not a streaming movie where you don't need to fucking sell tickets. Like, this was such a stupid thing. Like, this whole thing was just really fucking dumb. And don't come at me, Snyder fans. I'm a Snyder fan. He's like top 5 favorite directors of mine. But, I love the man. But this was just really fucking dumb. And I don't know. I was interested in checking out what was it called? The director's cut, but then I saw 3.5 hours and I was like, ooh. Ooh. Nah. I don't got 3.5 hours in my day. and I was like, ooh.
I thought about it too.
Do I want to sit through an okay 3.5 hour long movie? No. And third of all I heard from the original cuts of the movie is like, honestly, nothing happens. Like, at least in the first one, like nothing happens.
Dude, okay, you know Seven Samurai, right? It's just that. You know, they team up. But the first movie is just the team up part.
Oh my god.
For 80% of the film is just them recruiting people. We're not going to talk about it again because it's not going anywhere. I don't think this world is going to do anything.
I think they already. But, I don't know if it's true, but did they cancel Army of the Dead stuff? Because I really love those two movies.
I don't know. Army of the Dead sequel.
I wish you just kept doing that
to be
before
honest
Rebel Moon, because the Army of the Dead universe was like awesome. Like those two movies.
Yeah, but remember he made a contract with Netflix, so there's a couple different stuff. Like he's got an animated show on Netflix. I don't really. Yeah,
there was supposed to be like an animated Army of the Dead show. I don't know what happened with that.
Oh, they've canceled it. They've quietly canceled the sequels and animated series. Yeah.
No, I really love that.
This was just released. This was just released a day ago too.
Damn, cause like, okay, Army of the Dead is fucking incredible, and like the spin-off movie, the prequel movie,
great film.
Also
fantastic film.
Great, but like.
Also good, yeah.
Dude, the first movie, the Army of the Dead movie, like there's so much stuff going on in the background that I just found really interesting that like I would have loved to see in like a sequel. Like at the beginning you see like UFOs, there's certain zombies that are like that like are robots. They're not like actual zombies. There's like just a bunch of weird shit going on in the background of that movie that I found like really interesting, and I knew that they were like really planning to like pay off all of that information. I mean, you can still enjoy it for what it is and like have fun theorizing.
Of course. It just kind of sucks that it's not gonna go anywhere. Well, I have a quote here, right? Army of the Dead, a movie the Snyders made for Netflix before Rebel Moon, had a similarly ambitious plan with several sequels and spin-offs in the works, one of them being Army of the Thieves, which actually released. There's also an animated series. The sequel was going to be called Planet of the Dead, and then there's another prequel named Army of the Dead Lost Vegas. The animated series was quietly canceled along with plans for the subsequent films. Zach said, "We are very ambitious with everything, and Army of the Dead isn't entirely dead." As there's this person here, I don't know who they are.
What he was trying to say is, Army of the Dead is a
themed experience coming to Six Flags Parks this Halloween. It's going to be a really cool experience, Jed. Wow. You know what? I think that made up for it, right? Yeah, because fuck yeah.
Viewers,
it's been canned.
Don't understand why me and Kevin are laughing, but it was hilarious. Damn, that's fucked up. I mean, not really. I mean, I understand it on a business perspective, to be completely honest, but that's fucked up. Well, actually, no, it is fucked up, because let's be honest, they forced him to do the fucking... I can guarantee you, right now, if they just released the original version, it would be just like any Snyder film. You either fucking hated it, or you just absolutely loved it, and it would have done like... the same amount of numbers and all of that. It probably would have done more numbers, because like even hardcore Snyder fans like me, we were skipping out. And let's be honest, a lot of people fucking watched that fucking movie. Like it's still being talked about. Not even just because like the movie got released. Like there was a lot of excitement for that movie. Honestly, because like right now the Rotten Tomato score is like 55%. Right? Uh-oh, Nico left the Discord. I'll just keep talking to the audience. The Rotten Tomato score is like 55%, which is like, let's be honest, that's more like that's good for a Snyder movie. So this is for the director's cut. So I definitely think there would have been better word of mouth on this version if they just released that first. So it is fucked up. Netflix forced them to do this shit. Yeah. And then it didn't work out for them, and they're blaming, him for it, which is just every studio that does it. Also, quick side note with Netflix. I keep finding it so weird that Netflix was the one to buy Miller World, because like, if you look at all those Miller World comics, they're definitely paced like a movie. I don't look at it like they're very short. I don't look at any of his works and go, oh yes, that needs to be a 12-hour television show. Like I don't know what the fuck. It was such a weird thing.
Netflix is odd. They've already canceled Jupiter's Legacy. Miller World's they're not going to do much of it.
Yeah, and you can't even really do big game. Like it's not like they're really going to be able to do like a big crossover with all these things, because it's just like I don't know how to explain it. Like if they were doing it as movies, it'd be easier to follow, but like television shows like that, like
it's a little tricky.
I mean, it worked for Defenders, but even then, like by the time Iron Fist rolled out, they were like people were like kind of done with it. So I don't know.
Yeah, but moving on from that, this also sucks. Harold and the Purple Crayon. Do either of you guys know what that is? Because if you don't...
The fuck is that?
I would not be surprised. Exactly. Who the fuck knows? Christian, do you know what Harold and the Purple Crayon is?
Obviously, it's the classic story of this little boy that has a purple crayon, and he uses his imagination to draw the world. And I only heard about this when they dropped the trailer to the movie that I didn't see the trailer to, and a bunch of YouTubers are explaining what it was, because I actually have no recollection of this from my childhood, and it sounds like something that was from the 70s or 80s, to be completely honest, with that type of premise.
Yep.
And I'm not going to premise it sounds pretty cool, but all of a sudden, the little 5-year-old, or whatever the fuck, is a grown-ass man.
Played by Zachary Levi.
85.
He's fucking Zachary Levi.
But what is this?
Well... for somebody as prestigious, I use that word very loosely. I mean, Zachary's career is, it's taken a dive, for lack of better words. to be fair with you. But Harold on the Purple Crayon has opened with $6 million domestically. The film managed to gross lower than the 8th box office weekend for Inside Out 2. And this is on a budget of...
Wait, say that again?
It opened to $6 million. Would you like to take a guess as to what the budget is?
Oh, in the state of Hollywood, a movie like that's probably like $100 million now.
Kevin?
2 milli.
Okay, it's not that low. It's not that low. It's Christian, you played it nice. It's 40 million, but still.
Okay,
it's sitting,
now that makes sense.
You know,
that's a budget that makes sense.
It's sitting on a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes now. People are not liking the film.
God damn.
Yeah, because like, what is Zachary Levi doing here? Why is he playing another kid? Come on, let's be fair here. What's he doing?
Hey, I don't want to jinx it, but how this year's going, you know.
Oh my, yeah. Okay, all right.
You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. It's their year.
Hey, Blood. You know what? Let's chill. Let's chill out for a second, Egg. Okay? Let's chill out. And of course,
I didn't have to say anything. You know what I'm saying.
It was distributed by Sony Pictures. That's how you know. It's a little. We know Sony's reputation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. But another film that came out that also didn't do that well is Borderlands.
I forgot that came out.
Yeah, Borderlands. You know the Suicide Squad wannabe.
Yeah, I know the game.
I know, but the film looks like it looks like something James Gunn would direct, but obviously it's not James Gunn. Well,
it's Kevin Hart.
Oh, I'm looking at this right now. It's got a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
You're joking.
That's bad. That's
worse than Morbius, bro. God damn.
You know what, to be fair,
what was so trash in there?
You know what, to be fair, it actually opened up with a 0%. And yeah. It opened.
That is straight into the gutter. That's literally nuke. That is nuke level. That is beyond bomb. That is legit a nuke.
And obviously, since this film came out, some of the numbers are still a little bit iffy, but it's guesstimated that it'll open with a 10 to 15.
Guesstimated.
Yeah, $10 to $15 million opening on a budget of $120 million. Yes, that's not a good look for this film. I mean, okay, generally speaking, right? Who was actually excited for this film? Like
nobody. Yeah, besides Borderlands fans, perhaps, but
probably no one. I haven't heard.
Borderlands has been a game that's been, it's like hell, like no one plays that game anymore. It was one of those games like in its era, it was fun. But now it's, time to let it rest in peace.
So if that's the case, then why is there a movie about it? Explain it.
I guess they're just trying to revive it.
Video game movies are always like 10 years too late. Like almost every time.
Dude, Uncharted.
Except for like the Mortal Kombat movies. But yeah, they're always like 10 years too late.
Yeah, because it takes so long to make a movie and, the hype dies out and stuff, right? Jesus Christ,
Fortnite movie should have come out like 5 years ago, bro.
Bro, let's make the Fortnite movie right now. At this point.
Zack Snyder said he wanted to do it. We gotta let him.
No way. If he does it, it's a rated R film.
I know, Fortnite versus Rebel Moon.
Fortnite versus Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon 3, the Fortnite.
Dude, speaking about Borderlands, during the press of the movie, Jamie Lee Curtis was just like asked. She was like, "Bro, interviewers are dumb, bro. They just go."
Of course.
They just said, "This is the question." The question was, "What do you think of Marvel, Jamie Lee Curtis?"
Oh,
what a dumbass question.
I saw this.
Yeah, and she just goes, "Bad." That's all she said, and then people started ripping her a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even joking. I'm gonna say this pretty much word for word from how I remember it. it was something straight out of The Office, or just like not even The Office, like straight out of The Boys. And it was just she made a public statement saying, "I apologize to all Marvel fans, and I will do better."
It's dude, it's classic PR.
Why?
It's a PR apology. What do you expect?
Oh, that was so bad,
dude.
Man, you know what? PR can kiss my nuts.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm joking.
All right.
that's the PR reply.
It's kind of ironic too, because she like expressed that she wanted to be in like the live action One Piece, but then the creators of the show came out and were like, oh yeah, by the way, Jamie Lee Curtis is not in it because scheduling conflicts. Whatever, you know, maybe it is scheduling conflicts, maybe it's not. We don't know.
It probably isn't.
Nah, I think they just
probably a reason.
I couldn't afford her.
No, I don't think it's that.
You don't think? What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
I don't want to get in trouble 5 years from now.
I think you should say what it
is. Make your own interpretations, audience.
All right.
She's a great actress.
Yeah, no, she's good. She's fun.
I'll say that.
I like that time she recreated the photo of her mom. You know, Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
I can't wait for Freaky Friday 2.
Can't we all?
She recreated a photo of her mom.
Yeah, her mom was an actress.
I want to say something that Justin would have to bleep, but I know he's gonna forget to do it, so I'm not even gonna bother. So carry on to the next topic before I say something inappropriate.
No, he'll bleep it. You might get canceled, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, moving on from that, we've got some Marvel. Obviously, last week we had a lot of Marvel news. They announced a bunch of projects coming up. We've got a couple slates for the next year, so some things have been moved around, but here, let me pull this up. But 2025, we have 4 films coming out, supposedly. Captain America Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and Blade. 2026, we have 3 films. 2 of them are TBA, one of them is Avengers Doomsday. 2027, 3 films, 2 of them are TBA, one of them is Avengers Secret Wars. But there's always a but, right? There's always a but. But the one of them, oh dude, I've literally lost it. Oh, here it is. But the film that was slated for July 24th, 2026 has been removed from the calendar, whatever that film could have been. And I initially thought it was gonna be Blade, but then I saw But then I saw that Blade was slated for November 2025. I feel like they're not gonna hit that.
They need to go into production now.
They need to go into production 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't think it's gonna hit that mark.
No, it is not.
But
you always gotta believe, guys. You got to believe.
This foo. I mean, at least this is the movie slate, right? We don't know anything about TV shows. We know that the Wonder Man show is coming out, and I don't. Oh, the Vision show, and then Ironheart or whatever, and then I don't know what else. I don't.
La cucaracha.
La cucaracha. I mean, you know, the Marvel sites nowadays are, you know, they're very malleable. To be honest, this is gonna move around like 10 times before the next film actually comes out. But yeah. But speaking of amazing ways to market films, oh, aren't you guys so excited for Beetlejuice 2?
Nope.
I forgot that was even coming out.
Well, guess what? Warner Brothers is teaming up with Fandango to be the first movie studio to sell tickets digitally. Wow, that's awesome, right? Do you want to know where they're being sold?
Where?
Roblox.
What?
There will be there will be a virtual box office location in Roblox for users age 13 plus to buy tickets for Beetlejuice 2. You know, because Beetlejuice 2 is clearly a film made for people who play Roblox. Isn't that awesome?
You're lying.
I'm not lying. If you want to buy tickets to Beetlejuice 2, go on Roblox.com.
No. No.
Guys, isn't this awesome? Is it? Wow.
It's just stupid.
Did Walmart do something like this?
Did Walmart do
Like
something
recently?
like this? I don't know.
Like
You
they
tell
did
me.
something like this. I don't know if it was on Roblox or I think it was Meta.
Oh, it might have been Meta. This
It was
sounds
like
familiar.
Walmart Land is what it was called, something like that.
Wait.
Walmart Land.
Walmart.
Yeah, I think it was with Meta. Like Walmart had like a theme park in Meta VR, and
Oh,
and you
I
can
think I know
like
what
do
you're
your
talking
grocery
about.
shopping and like a bunch of stuff, but like there's supposed to be games and stuff for you to do. Like
No.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I think they
Wait.
spent like $200 million or something.
No, it wasn't. Oh no! Guess what, Christian? It wasn't Meta. It was none other
It was
than Roblox itself.
It was Roblox. Oh,
It was
my
Roblox.
God.
The Roblox community members can check out the Walmart aisles to collect merch, catch top music artists, and unlock exclusive interactive content. This article was posted
hell
September 26, 2022. What the fuck? Oh, wait. What the fuck? Come on. What is this?
Oh no, we're
Oh.
going down the
And guess what?
Roblox rabbit hole.
Walmart Land will feature. I'm reading this like this article isn't 2 years old. Will feature a variety of immersive experiences, including a virtual store of merchandise or Verge for your avatar, physics-defying
hell
Ferris
no.
wheel, giving users a bird's-eye glimpse of the world. Oh, and none other than unlockable tokens and badges that can be earned in various games and competitions. Wow, Walmart Land debuts with 3 big experiences, specifically with the next generation of customers in mind. Electric Island, inspired by the world's greatest music festivals. House of
Why?
House of Style, featuring a virtual dressing room, strike posing challenge, and oversized cosmetic obstacle course. And of course,
Beautiful.
Electric Fest, new in October 2022, happened a while ago. Users can jump back to Electric Island for Electric Fest, a motion capture concert. Guys, man. What?
Companies need to stop. Like everything, just give up on everything.
Oh man. You know what? I'm looking at articles, right? After like May 2023, nobody ever talked about this. September 2023. Oh no, last year they've changed it. Now it's known as Walmart Discovered. A Roblox activation designed to... Dude,
Oh
what?
my God, they discovered Walmart.
Oh, the first line of this article is Walmart is targeting Gen Z shoppers in one of their favorite metaverse destinations. Yes. Wow. Okay. I think I'm done. I've lost too many brain cells just saying all that.
You know what attracts Gen Z motherfuckers? Curbside pickup. That's as far as you should be going. Not having to get out of the car is good enough, or delivering to the front door is even better.
Bro, I'm not...
Gen Z motherfuckers don't care about their money. They will spend the extra $60 to get that shit delivered to their front door.
Yeah.
You figured it out. Congrats. You don't have to go any further than that.
Seriously, ain't nobody buying fucking groceries with a VR headset. And then you still have to go and pick it up. You still
Except for
gotta-
Savon. Well,
Oh,
you don't know.
nobody knows
That's our
Savon.
friend from Florida.
He would... Yeah, that's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
That's enough information. Yeah, he actually probably would do something like that. Okay. I'm done with this, man. I'm fucking done with this shit. But you know who else is done? The creator of My Hero Academia. No, he didn't die, but My Hero Academia manga is officially over. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, it ended a couple days ago. And people are, they're a little split. I don't really want to spoil it because it'll be animated in like the next year and a half, give or take. But yeah, the manga has officially ended. It had a 10-year run. There was a lot of hype leading up to this finale. It left people a little decisive. But in general, obviously, My Hero Academia is, it's a big anime. I know, Kevin, you haven't really caught up with it lately, right?
No, I actually literally fell off on season 3. I literally couldn't keep up anymore. I got so bad to the point like I hated the fucking fandom about it so much. I was like, dude, like I can't go one step out the door without someone going like Midoriya. I'm like, then here, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Deku.
I'm like, shut up. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, go away.
Yeah, fair.
I can't go outside. I can't even go into an anime store without them start doing that.
Fair. No, that's very fair. Yeah, the fandom's a little bit iffy. It's up there with being some of the worst of Star Wars. Like, it's not a good fan.
It's bad.
But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm on season 7. I've read a little bit of the manga. I'm probably gonna wait till it gets animated. It's not bad. It's not the best thing ever. I've enjoyed it, but that's mostly just because like I care about the story. You know, I just kind of want to see it through the end. But I can see why why there's a loss of appeal here. With that being said, though, obviously, it's one of the biggest mangas to ever exist, one of the biggest animes ever, and it's kind of sad that it's gone. Yeah, you know.
Yay! It's fucking gone. Go away.
All right, Kevin. All right, you gotta chill out now, buddy.
Did it pull like a Walking Dead thing and just end without telling anyone, or like did they actually like announce that it was coming to an end? Like, what happened with that?
They literally announced it was gonna come to an end like 3 months ago. It was
okay.
Like there was speculation that it was like in its final stretch, but 3 months ago they were like, "Oh, on this day, the story's gonna end. That's it. XYZ done." Yeah. So.
Yeah, because like when Walking Dead ended. Oh, I'm talking about the comic for anyone.
No, the show is not. It's not done. It will never be done.
Actually, the main show is. Actually,
yeah, but 12 million spin-offs later.
Spin-off. Yeah, they have way too many. But the main Walking Dead series, no, they didn't say when it was gonna end. They just abruptly ended it. I mean, like the ending was planned, but they didn't tell anyone. So like, you're just picking up the new issue of The Walking Dead. You know, you're just going about your business, and then it was like, oh, the end, and it's like, what? But so it pissed a lot of people off because it caught them off guard. It's not that the ending was actually bad, from what I've heard. It's just that people disliked it because they weren't expecting it to end. So to them, it felt like it was abrupt, but like. You know, so like from like but like that's why I was like kind of curious, I guess.
Yeah, no. It was nothing like that. It had a conclusion. To be honest, I was not the biggest fan of said conclusion, just because it felt a little bit childish. I don't know if that's the right word. It's like it was a very safe ending, and that's kind of. As far as I want to say about, as much as I want to say about that, you know. But yeah, moving on from that, My Hero Academia, it is over. Kind of sad. It will be missed. Shitty fandom. Good show. Overall, great impact. But now, Ben Affleck will reportedly star as Hulk Hogan in a new film called Gawker, aka Kevin's favorite pastime. So the film will follow the lawsuit between Hulk Hogan and website Gawker, Kevin's favorite pastime, after they published a sex tape, Kevin's favorite pastime, video that Hogan wasn't aware was being filmed. And Ben Affleck is playing none other than Hulk Hogan himself. Thoughts, comments, questions,
hell.
concerns?
That's crazy. Fuck Hulk Hogan, he's a piece of shit.
Kevin?
No.
No to what?
No.
Just no. But no to what?
Just continue.
So yeah, clearly it's gonna take inspiration from Kevin's life, his favorite pastime. You know, it's actually named after him.
You think Hulk Hogan masturbates?
Oh,
masturbates.
Dude, look, have you seen the size of his hands? Of course he does.
Yeah, freak.
God.
I think he likes his handlebar mustache pulled on during sex.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah.
He definitely does. You know, he looks like the type of guy to have, like, a mural of Homelander and have it like he mistakes it for Trump. You know. I don't know. That just like it's just a picture of Homelander, and he's like, "Oh, that's Trump." Like he doesn't know that's Homelander. He thinks that like somebody.
He looks like
it's like
the
fan art.
Type of guy that sleeps in his bandana and sleeps in only in his bandana and American flag Speedo.
Yeah.
American flag Speedo.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like freezing cold during the winter. He's trying to save on electricity. He's not putting on the heater, but he'll still sleep in his American flag Speedo.
You know, he looks like the type of guy
shivering his ass off in the night.
He looks like the type of guy to match his bandana with his like underwear.
Yeah.
Like if,
and then he thinks that impresses the ladies.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
He seems like the type of guy that would grab a woman by the head and then force her to suck on his nipple.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. He among other things.
He's not a good guy. He looks like the type of guy to think that Axe spray like smells good. Like it's like a genuinely like a good smell.
He's the type of guy that probably likes butt stuff on him, but would never publicly admit it.
That is probably one of the most real statements you've ever said. Like, ever. He's for surely gotten pegged.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
so, hero-gasm, basically.
Yes.
Oh my god.
There's no way this guy hasn't been to, like, some bodybuilding orgy. Like, let's...
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that's, like, not necessarily gay, but he does indulge upon gay orgies.
Yeah. He's definitely fucked it.
He just has signs. He has signs.
He's definitely had sex with everybody.
It's a biohazard. My god.
He's a biohazard.
He's the type of guy, if he was being hit on by another guy, he would just close his eyes, the word oral would go, just imagine it's a girl.
You know, he's the type of guy to see like some mysterious substance on the floor and be like, well, I mean, hey, why not? And then lick it or something. I don't know.
Starts licking it.
He's the type of guy that instead of snorting cocaine, he rubs it into his gums. And he like sucks it off his face. Like they're fucking like their Cheeto dust.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah.
Like the Cheeto Puffs.
What the
He's the type of guy that that when a girl's just chilling on the bed waiting for intercourse, he comes out and does a helicopter dick to get ready.
Stop.
You know, he's the type of guy to watch Rocky and only cry if there's nobody around. Only then.
Yeah.
No. As soon as somebody steps in the room, tears are gone.
It's like, man up. You're a grown-ass man.
He looks like the type of guy to sell steroids on the side. Like, he lost all his money, so he's like, well, gotta go back to what I'm best at. And that's
He looks like the type of guy that takes steroids and lies up. And he takes it up that.
Yeah. Oh, no, he definitely has done that. Okay, we're done with the segment. There's this...
He looks like the type of guy that's gonna have a movie based about starring Ben Affleck.
Wow, as him too. Okay. Well, yeah. So that's Gawker, Kevin's favorite pastime. Yeah. So Deadpool and Wolverine obviously has been dominating the world for the last couple of weeks. It is the biggest R-rated movie of all time, highest grossing Deadpool film, clearly, 6th biggest domestic opening of all time, highest rated R-rated film of all time, domestically speaking. But there's a couple stuff that have come out surrounding the film. One thing that I've found most intriguing to me, right, is I recently saw a clip of Wesley Snipes talking about the film, and I just saw it because I was like, want to hear what he had to say, and he said something very interesting that I don't know if I entirely believe. He was basically talking about this hatred that him and Ryan Reynolds have had for like the last 20 years, right? Because obviously him and Ryan Reynolds didn't get along on Blade Trinity. He was being a little diva. He didn't want to open his eyes, CGI eyes, right? Wesley Snipes, on this interview, claimed that all of that had been fake and that it was just for funsies. I don't.
No, there's too many people that were.
Yeah,
like,
that.
Is saying that were and they were there, you know.
I was like, well, it's a cheeky guy. He's a cheeky guy. Because I feel like, okay, I feel like during the production of the film, sure, they probably fucking hated each other's guts. A couple years after, they probably got over it, you know. I think that's as far as that went. And nowadays, you know, they're cool or whatever. But yeah, to say that it was all fake, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, and obviously they've been doing the tour. They've been talking about the film. Apparently, at some point, Nicolas Cage was in talks to return as Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Really wish he did. Really wish he did.
I wish too. I don't know why he turned it down. Like, you know what it was? I can guarantee you it was because of the Flash. He probably didn't want another repeat of that.
Ooh,
The Flash.
Ooh, that's a. Oh, you've made a good point there. I don't know how good your point is, but you've made a good point.
It wouldn't make dude. Nicolas Cage is literally one of the biggest nerds. If no one knows this, like everyone obviously knows his name is fake because no one has a name that cool. But his last name is literally he took it from Luke Cage. He's said this in interviews tons of times. He literally is that big of a nerd. He has a first. He has an Action Comics. You know the one. The one with Superman. You know the one. He has like the first appearance in Superman. He has like all these things. He has like insane collections of shit. That's why he got into so much debt. But he's a huge nerd, so I don't know why he wouldn't want to come back. I don't know. I think like that probably was it.
Yeah.
Because it didn't say it was because of scheduling conflicts. It said that he just turned it down.
Yeah, that maybe it is. Maybe it was. Shit. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I really wish he would have showed up. He probably would have replaced Chris Evans' role. I think to some capacity. I don't know. Also, Henry Cavill, Sean Levi said that when they called him, it was an immediate yes. Like there was no hesitation. He was down.
Damn.
Real ass guy
awesome.
right there. Real ass guy right there. So real for that. Also, this marks this movie actually set a world record for having Wesley Snipes now have the biggest. I don't know what words I'm trying to put together. Okay, look, the longest career as a live action Marvel character, beating Hugh Jackman from 1998 to 2024.
Damn.
Yeah, he has been playing Blade for a very long time, and as of today, this film has crossed $900 million at the box office. Almost at the 1 billion mark. So close. And it probably will hit it.
It's only on its second week, right? Second or third week? That's
it's like
crazy.
It's on the third week. It will definitely hit it, though.
Damn.
For sure.
I hope so.
But, yeah, that's Deadpool Wolverine. Moving on from that. Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa have a buddy cop action movie called The Wrecking Crew, which is moving forward. And the film will follow two half-brothers who, after 20 years of bad blood, must work together to unravel the conspiracy behind their father's murder. Yeah.
Damn.
Too big.
Are you sure it's a comedy?
Hey, it's called a buddy cop for a reason. Buddy cop action. Yeah. I don't know how good this film will be. It's a buddy cop. It might be a fun film. That's as much as I'm gonna say about it right now. Because obviously there's not much information besides what I just told you. But hey, those are two big buff guys who are very fun.
That seems like the chemistry from those two would be off the charts, though.
True. Yeah.
I'd love to see just that.
Two big buff guys who can act. Mind you, they can act.
I know.
I.e. Rock. Can act. Yeah, just something to keep in mind, right? Something to keep in mind.
Dude, Bautista. Okay, out of the three like big WWE like A-listers, like Cena, The Rock, and Bautista, I think obviously financially speaking, The Rock has had the best out of all three of them, career-wise in Hollywood, and then Cena has had like probably the most acclaimed out of like universally like appeal. But I think out of all of them, on an artistic level, Bautista has done the best out of all of them. Like, he is...
I do agree.
A fucking incredible actor.
And
like,
he has
insanely incredibly gifted actor.
And there's so much that we haven't seen from him. Like there's so much range that like
I know
he's tapped into here and there, right? But he's got a long acting career ahead of him for sure. Like,
did you ever get a chance to see Knock at the Cabin?
Not yet. I know he was good in it. I want to watch it. But yeah,
it was incredible. I mean, I love the movie, but like Bautista's performance was something else, man.
Yeah, that's the number one thing I've heard. I know he's good in it. I've only seen him in what have I seen him in? Blade Runner. He was good in that. Blade Runner 2049.
Blade.
Oh, shut up! I'm gonna kill myself. He was good out. He was good in Glass Onion, Knives Out too. He was really good fun in that.
He was really good in that movie.
Very fun in that. What else was he in? Obviously, Army of the Dead. Really emotional role. Very good in that.
Yes, dude. Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
Like at the very end with him. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That movie's honestly really emotional, and it doesn't get enough credit for the incredible story arc Bautista's character goes on. Because once again, Bautista was like the standout of that movie. Mm-hmm. Like incredible.
I agree. I don't know why. So I'm watching The Boys, right? For those of you who don't know, I'm watching The Boys, not Boys, The Boys.
Okay, good. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on that soon. But yeah, I'm watching The Boys.
On Boys? Weird ass. All right, continue.
Dude, okay. Weird side tangent, right? I text so you know the Hero-gasm episode, right?
Yeah.
I texted my girlfriend. I was like, I just watched a bunch of. I don't know. I didn't put The Boys. I just put Boys on accident. So my message just read as, I just watched a bunch of boys have superhero orgasms and then talk about racism. And she was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, no. The Boys, as in the show The Boys, not Boys. I was not watching Boys.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm very sure about that. But I was thinking, I was like, dude, Dave Bautista would be so fun in the world of The Boys. Like, how has he not been on the show yet? Because he's got the build to play like such a crazy superhero, but it'd be so funny if he played he's like the Hulk, right? He's like this super strong character, but he's like super timid or something. I don't know. You know?
I've had this idea for like, obviously like you guys know about like that show I want to do like way later on, like that like sci-fi show,
the sex show, the Hero-gasm show.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hero-gasm show. But anyways, there's a show I have an idea for. It doesn't really matter what the show is about, but basically like I have this idea for a show later in the future, and I thought of this character that's like this really buff ass guy. Like this really big guy, and I have like the perfect person that I want them to play. I would love Josh Brolin to play this character.
Okay. And
basically, I think I want to call the character Cade or something around that. Like just kind of probably something to see. I don't know, but basically he's like this big buff guy, but he wears polo shirts that are tucked in and way too tight fitting for him, and he wears like cargo shorts and flip flops, and he has like glasses and like slick back hair, and he lives with his mom, and he's like one of the like smartest people in the world, but he has like a lisp, and he kind of acts like a kid, and he's like he has like autism, and like and so he's just like all the little cool little like all the little funny quirks about autism, so like he won't have his food touch and all that, and he's like basically like this like genius level like person, but like he just talks really funny. He just talks like
really
this
funny.
So is he just
like, and he has, like, I was thinking of giving him like gap.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was thinking about giving him like big ass like teeth with like gaps, like the gap teeth, like SpongeBob teeth.
Okay.
And he just talks like this, and he's like, you really shouldn't do that. I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Then how is he so buff? Just genetically, like
he's just he's obsessed with working out.
Oh.
But also, did I say he lives with his mom? I meant his mom lives with him. Let me clarify that.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a big mama's boy. Like he just loves his mom, and it's just like he just has like he's like made so much money off of like cryptocurrency over the years that like he's just rich. and he's just like this big man baby. He just has all these like quirks. I don't know. I just thought that'd be funny if like Josh Brolin.
Trademark.
Yeah, I'll trademark. Yeah,
Trademark.
I just thought that'd be hilarious
Trademark,
if Josh Brolin played that character. I don't know. He just seemed like perfect.
Seems like
I was just thinking of him like from the Goonies.
Oh yeah. I
was like, imagine that like, I don't know. It just sounds so funny. Cause like I was thinking like, who's like known for playing like very like masculine, serious characters.
That is
like,
their Brolin.
Imagine just having them play such an opposite thing, and I was like, Josh Brolin would be perfect. Yeah, you got Sicario. Even like in the Goonies, he still had like that bad boy, like tough guy. You know, obviously Thanos is very, very masculine.
Yeah.
And then, Country for Old Men. So I was just like, dude, that'd be fucking hilarious.
I like the polo shorts and the tight shirt. Just so
with the flip.
Just so he takes care of himself too, you know.
He's very well groomed.
Super obsessed with working out. Fucking
with working out.
What is this concept?
I want the shirt to be so tight that like you see nipples and like I want to put like nipples in the shirt so like you can just see the nipple imprints at all times.
Okay. Damn. Dude, I think he's a little too obsessed with this idea.
No, I've thought about that way too much. Like I just thought it'd be like and the character would have depth. He wouldn't just be comic relief. I would actually give him good depth.
Good character.
But I just thought that like the concept of that would just be fucking hilarious. So Josh
Brolin,
15 years from now, hit me up. Or I'll hit you up actually.
Why would he hit you up? Yo, you still got that role for me? Oh, buddy, I made that a while ago. You know?
Yeah, buddy. Oh man.
Oh, buddy.
I made that shit a while.
You're a little late, buddy. Oh my gosh. But moving on to the last aspect of this week's podcast, Trap. M. Night Shyamalan. He's dropped a new film. It's a movie called Trap. It's about this serial killer at a concert, and you know he's a serial killer, and he's taken his daughter there, and the police have surrounded the building, and yeah, that's M. Night Shyamalan.
Nico, you spoiled the twist of the movie.
Fuck, bro, it was spoiled in the trailer, man.
Dude, I cannot believe people kept saying that shit. I'm like, it's the premise of the movie, dumbass. It's not a twist. It is literally it's the movie.
Yeah. I do feel like though, I honestly feel like this film could have benefited from another twist. Cause, you know,
there was there was a little one at the end. There was a little one.
Do you want to go into spoilers immediately? Big. I mean, you want? Okay. First of all,
let's fuck it. Let's go into spoilers immediately. Kevin, do you care?
Kevin?
I don't care about spoilers. All right. Just go ahead.
If you're listening to this and you haven't seen Trap, okay, we'll give you a quick spoiler-free review. Christian, what did you think?
Oh yeah, we'll do a spoiler-free review. Okay, I did like it. I liked it a lot. I think the third act was very messy. It almost has a 4-act structure, to be honest. I don't know. I've heard like one review say that, and I was like, oh, that's true. And it kind of has almost like a 4-act structure. So like, the first like 3/4 of the movie are really good, and then honestly, I think the movie goes on for like 15 minutes too long. Like it, and
I agree.
Like the third, fourth, whatever act, like the last bit of the movie, like it just feels like the first 2 acts of the movie very well thought out. Like you can tell it was probably looked over multiple times, and it just seems like the third act of the movie was just like second draft. Like they didn't, like Shyamalan didn't really look over it again.
Yeah.
And so it fucking fell apart at the end. And I was kind of sad because I was loving the movie. Even in the part where it lost a lot of people and the movie takes like a very hard left turn, and a lot of people I heard were like checking out at that point. I was still on board with it, but it honestly just went on for too long. It just went on for too long, and I think that 15 minutes shortening it would have made it a whole lot better. Plus, I would have just reworked the entire third act to begin with. But if you were to keep the original version, just 15 minutes shorter, would have made this like way better.
Yeah.
But honestly, performance from Josh Hartnett, incredible. Like all Shyamalan movies, like there is something he does with actors. I don't know what the fuck it is, but he always somehow gets like the best performance out of like all his. Mel Gibson's best performance, Signs. Bautista's best performance, Knock at the Cabin. McAvoy's best performance, Split, Glass, right? It's like, I don't know what Bruce Willis's best performance, True. Unbreakable. Like, it's insane how he gets these actors and just, I don't know what he does to talk to them. But they just, like, in his movies, the actors just... I guess. But, yeah, Josh Hartnett was incredible in this movie. Yeah. And, like... obviously he was the movie. If they casted this wrong, I think this movie wouldn't have been as interesting. Okay, surprisingly, like, I was very shocked. That was the one thing I was very nervous about going into the movie. Was it takes place in a concert, obviously, so that means like we're gonna have to listen to music. I was like, oh, the music's gonna be really bad. No, it was actually really good. Like,
that's his daughter.
Like, it was. It was, yeah, it's his daughter.
It's M. Night Shyamalan's
like,
daughter.
I was like shocked. I was like, wow, the soundtrack to this movie is good. Like, I'm actually like contemplating like listening to it like on its own, because like it was actually very well done. Like, it wasn't just like generic pop music. Like, it was actually, like, you can tell like the music is actually talking about like the themes of the movie, like deeper stuff, and like it's just very well. Man, his daughter has an insanely beautiful voice. Like, I was like, dude, this is really good. Really good stuff with the music. The movie really you have to suspend your disbelief a lot. But I was okay with it, because it's not like,
I mean, I know what you're saying.
There's a heart to the movie.
Well, look, that's a lot of his films, you know. They are a very particular style.
Yeah. And like, no one makes movies like him. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but like, no one makes movies like him. And the fact that he's one of the few directors, and pretty much like the only one I could really think of off the top of my head, that pays for his own fucking movies. True. Like, all these other directors are like, it's a thing I've been saying forever. Like, directors should be paying for their projects. I'm sorry. Like if you really care enough, like, you keep complaining about the studios won't blah blah. You're like a lot of these A-list directors, like, they literally got hundreds of millions of dollars. Go make the movie yourself. George Lucas, that's the only other one I can think of.
Yeah,
Lucas, Coppola, as much as I've been dogging on him for Megapolis, he put his money where his mouth was. He kept complaining about all this stuff in an over-exaggerative way, and I pretty much disagreed with like most of the things he was saying. But he put his money where his mouth is, and he fucking financed his own original movie that no studio would want to make. There might be a reason for that, but
but he did it.
But no, like, but seriously, he did it, and like directors don't have the fucking balls to do that. So like, if you're gonna keep complaining when you have the money to actually self-finance things, which a lot of these A-list directors do, I don't know. You can't really be complaining. It's not like you can't. I mean, then again, a lot of them have their production companies, right? So even if they're not paying for all of it, you know, they're paying for a good sum. So True. Like, directors, there's more directors that do have a lot of production companies. So for that, I'm also like very like Nolan, obviously Shyamalan, but Tarantino. Tarantino. Yeah, so like, so like, obviously like those directors, like they do pay for portions of their movies, and that's also another thing that I think is just awesome.
Yeah.
But anyways. No, this movie, honestly, I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. I would have redone the entire third act, though, to be completely honest. But
fair.
I think it's worth, like, if you're gonna watch it in a theater, watch it on like a Tuesday for the $5, or just wait for streaming.
Tuesday.
Yeah, to be honest, I had a very similar feeling. So it's currently sitting on a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes. On a budget of $30 million, it's currently made $25 million, so it'll make its money. And it's Shyamalan. I mean, you know, old and Knock at the Cabin, you know, have had some not controversies, but they've had the fandom split. And I think this is another thing with this film. I think, you know, it's very much in his style. So it's like, we're at a point where it's like, well, if you don't like Shyamalan, don't watch the movie.
Don't watch his stuff, yeah, because like, honestly, like, it is very distinct, and like like, okay, I love his movies. He's like literally another director that's like top 5. He's probably my second favorite. Yeah, he's my second favorite director, right under Nolan. So it's Nolan, him, So like Shyamalan, like just I love his movies. And I just, with his movies, and same thing with Snyder, I don't really listen to like the critics reviews. I kind of just go in there. Yeah. Or most reviews, because like I remember I skipped like, okay, so like Glass has like 37%, which is fucking ridiculous on Rotten Tomatoes. Like a lot of people just rip that movie apart, and I honestly think it's just that people do not understand the movie. Like I don't want to be one of those, what's it called, pretentious douchebag art like art house like cinephiles, but I genuinely just believe that people did not understand the movie, and that's why it was disliked. And I really do, and I genuinely believe like 5 years from now, people are gonna look back at that movie and go, "Oh, it was genius," because that's exactly what happened to Unbreakable. That's exactly what happened to Unbreakable.
Very true.
So like I think Glass is gonna like give it like 5 years. I'm telling you, people are gonna go, "Yo, that movie was like ahead of its time," just like Unbreakable was. And when Old came out, the reviews weren't good, and I foolishly didn't go watch it, and then I watched it like when it went on streaming, and I loved it. Like I just did not understand. Like I honestly, I haven't really heard a good reason for why people don't like the movie. Like I keep hearing like people go, "I didn't like it," or "I thought it was okay," and I was just like, but no one really gives a reason for it.
Well, I mean,
like with the Incredible Hulk,
from what I've seen, from what I've seen, right? I haven't seen Old either, but reviews I've watched, most people's criticism is that it's obviously an interesting concept, but on execution it's a little flimsy. And I don't know.
The execution was actually really good in my opinion.
You think?
Like I think it was really satisfying. Okay. Whereas like in this one, the execution,
it's towards the okay.
Stick the landing.
Look, okay. I think we should just go into full spoilers, right? This film.
Let's go full spoilers.
This film, obviously towards the end, has a little bit of issues that like wouldn't happen in real life. Like how the singer just kind of takes Josh Hartnett's character backstage and then just goes with him to his house. Like, you know, it's just kind of like, why would you really play along that much? You know? Yeah. Also the fact that they're looking for a man with that somehow they know he has a small rabbit tattoo on his wrist, very tiny. You know, there's a, you know, it's just like, hey, you know, you gotta suspend your disbelief a little bit. And that's what I've seen.
A lot of it.
Yeah. Quite a lot of it.
At least at the end.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, okay. Like, I would have reworked the third act starting at that moment. Like, when he tells her, like, "Oh, I'm the butcher," and all that. But the only reason I'm even excusing it is just because I genuinely believe that in that situation, he just cracked. I like, you can see it. Like, he loses it. He's just like, "Oh my god, like, you caught me," whatever, or like, "You got me," whatever the fuck, right? Like, he just really feels like there's no other way out. And he like cracks and isn't thinking well. But I honestly would have just said nah, and I would have just been all like, "Can we just take a ride in your limo?" Like, obviously, like, she knows like that the daughter supposedly has cancer.
Yes.
So like he could have just gotten out of there at that point, and like if they still wanted to include Lady Raven as part of it, like the thing going forward, they still could have done it, because like,
of course, because
then like, okay, this is literally like a way better ending. Is he goes there, "Oh, we want to use your limo, it'd mean a lot for my daughter," and at this point, you've already solidified that Lady Raven is a very good person.
Of course,
and she really does care about her fans.
Almost too
and
nice.
That she's like a genuinely, like, she's honestly a decent human being. She would have just said yeah. She would have like, yeah, let's go. So right, so they still would have gone in past security and all that, and then at that point, the daughter could have said something. I don't know what, but she could have said something, slipped up, or maybe his the tattoo gets shown and she puts two and two together, but they're already in the limo, and the entire third act could have been a really tense car chase, and that literally would have, like, that you would have incorporated Lady Raven. It would have made more sense. He still would have gotten out of the concert, and I think you would have had a more gripping finale, and it would have still subverted expectations by, you know, him actually getting out of there by the end of the second act, because that's kind of what the big subversion is. It's like, whoa, he already got out of there, and it's like the movie still has like a lot to go. So you still would have been able to subvert expectations that way, and still subvert by including Lady Raven as a character. And you could, and the thing is, it loses the focus between the daughter and the father aspect at the end, because it becomes Lady Raven versus the Butcher. And then all of a sudden the wife starts getting incorporated, and then you get the twist that the wife is the one that tipped off the FBI, and like I don't know, like you still could have gotten all of that and still done something just more interesting and less, I guess, silly, and not drag as much. And plus they had the budget to really do something crazy like that.
Of course, really of course.
So I don't know. That's just me, but yeah.
Yeah.
I did like the movie a lot.
I mean, it was
for the most part.
It was a fun film. Like I said, I think it was missing a second twist, because conceptually speaking, it's interesting. It just doesn't do it. I mean, it has like it has that baby twist at the end with the wife, right, or whatever. But it's nothing too crazy. Overall, though, I think it was just an alright film. But oh shoot! Well, Christian, you might also be a serial killer.
The Butcher is here.
The Butcher is out. Why is William Butcher outside? What?
William Butcher versus the Butcher?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow!
Butcher.
Oh no! Oi! Huey! Wow! Oh my gosh! My name is Neco.
Huey,
aka Prince Productions.
That's what I like.
My name is Battery Drainer, aka Kevin Lopez.
My name is. I had something funny earlier at the beginning of this, but I forgot it. So we're just gonna.
Delirious the Queers.
My name is Delirious the Queer, and the entertainment's gonna be gone
someday. Oh, and
day.
We will see you guys next week. See ya.
Deuces.
Also, I never watched the movie. I haven't seen Trap yet. All right, bye.